What's up, Haven Nation? Winter Storm Juno hit Lock Haven pretty hard, but we're still giving you the midweek report. This is Nicole Netsch, Jan Kalen Shaplowski. Netsch, tell them who they're getting this week.
Okay, we have head swimming coach Jill Blesh, head men's basketball coach Mike Nestor, head women's basketball coach Jen Smith, and head wrestling coach Scott Moore.
Absolutely fun-filled episode coming your way. Let's give it to them.
We're here with head swimming coach Jill Blesh. Coach, coming off a huge weekend at the Vulcan Do Meet Challenge, second place finish. Can you give us a recap?
Yeah, it was a great weekend with some pretty good swimming on our part. We have some athletes that have already qualified for PSACs that are swimming pretty tired and still getting in and racing hard. Then we have some of our other athletes that are looking to qualify for PSACs, and we have another one upcoming this week that we're looking to get them even closer.
Great, and looking ahead, the Haven Last Chance meet on Saturday. Can you tell us what you can expect?
Yeah, the meet itself is should be a pretty good one. It should be a pretty quick one. It's just us and Mansfield, but we're running it invite style and just running through all the main events that they go through at PSACs. There are no relays, so our athletes really have an opportunity to pick exactly what they want to swim and just go out and swim fast and have some fun.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much. And also I want to mention too that if you're in Haven Nation this weekend, we will be honoring our 4 seniors at this meet, and they've put in some great years at our program, and we really want to honor them in the right way.
Absolutely. We hope to see everyone there.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next on the Midweek Report, we're going to interview this guy. All right, Haven Nation, head men's basketball coach Mike Nestor. Coach, big win last weekend versus Bloom here in the field house. Tell us about it.
Great win for us. We needed one, get us back into the playoff picture. More importantly, students came back full force. We need Haven Nation every home game. Couldn't be happier, couldn't be more excited. The kids were so pumped up to have the students back in action, and they gave us a huge push. That game was down to the wire. About 5-6 minutes left, 1 2-point game. Fans really jumped on our side, and we were able to stretch out some big shots to win us the game. Al Blunt Jr. obviously had a monster game for us. Really shot the ball well, and while he's hopefully getting back to himself, getting a little healthier, 31 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. That's just a monster performance by those two guys that kind of carried us to that win.
All right, Haven Nation, get ready. You're going to tell your kids this. Our very first Twitter question of the week to Coach Mike Nestor. Coach, read it for him.
What inspired you to become a coach? I was lucky enough to have some really good coaches growing up, from grade school all the way through high school and college. Coach Goodling gave me an opportunity to become a coach. He's a Lock Haven grad. He still has some great stories about Lock Haven University, and he also has one of the most, I would say, the trickiest plays ever in Lock Haven basketball history, where he tried to touch the ball as Rico Abadanza went down the sideline. So he was probably the most important, influential person in terms of me becoming a coach.
Great stuff, Coach. Thanks for answering that. Good luck this week.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we're here with head women's basketball coach Jen Smith. Coach, coming off a close game against Bloom on Saturday, can you give us a recap?
It was a great game. I think it was a fun game for everybody to watch, a lot of excitement. We took the number 22 team in the country down to the wire, just, didn't have quite enough, but, proud of what we did that day, and hopefully we can carry that momentum into, our next game versus East Stroudsburg.
Absolutely, and then looking ahead, like you said, East Stroudsburg tomorrow on the road. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
They're pretty good. They just beat Kutztown on Sunday in double overtime. We had a chance to go down and actually watch it live since it was postponed, which was good. Got some play calls for them, so we feel really, really prepared going into the East Stroudsburg game. They have 2 really good posts inside in Jess Martin and Howard. They got some good guards as well, so pretty balanced. They play about 9 different kids, so they have a pretty long rotation. So I think it's going to come down to who plays harder.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Haven Nation's your favorite time of the week. Head wrestling coach Scott Moore here on the Midweek Report. Coach, last Friday, home versus George Mason. Alumni came back, convincing win. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was a great night. First EWL matchup of the season. Alumni night with about 25 or 30 alumni back in the Thomas Fieldhouse. Winning 8 of 10 matches against George Mason, a really solid team this year. Kickstart the home crowd, a lot of big wins, a lot of bonus point matches, a big pin by Fred Garcia. just a great way to start the home schedule after the start of the second semester, and a great way to get the home crowd and the community excited about Lock Haven Wrestling. Looking forward for the rest of the season. A lot of big matches coming up. We're at Cornell on Saturday, home at Clarion this Sunday. Looking to keep that streak going at EWO and pick up another big win against a rival with Clarion, and it's good for our team to go up and wrestle Cornell. They're a top 5 team right now. A lot of big matchups, a lot of possible upsets. We wrestle the best teams, like I said before. We got to wrestle the best competition, get our guys to expect to win at that level. So obviously excited about getting that home win against George Mason, and I think these guys are fired up for a great week of wrestling.
Absolutely. Coach hit on it. Big weekend coming up. Make sure you stay up to date at GoA2.com. All the live stats and source. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, we have a Twitter question of the week here for Coach Blesh from our mascot Talon. Coach Blesh, would you ever consider recruiting Talon to become an actual LHU swimmer?
Well, as everybody knows, I am probably the biggest Talon fan there is. So I would absolutely say that the greatest mascot in all of Division II athletics is more than welcome on our pool deck any time of the week.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep.
That'll do it for this week's edition of the GoLHU.com Midweek Report.
Remember to stay connected, Haven Nation, on Twitter and Instagram at Haven Athletics and online at www.golhu.com.
And just a reminder, this weekend, Haven Swimming, last chance meet, and honoring our seniors. Hope to see you there, 1 p.m.
Absolutely, and get your Twitter questions in at Haven Athletics, hashtag Midweek Report, so you can be on the Midweek Report, just like me and Nicole Netchie here. Haven Nation, stay classy.